This is a gift from us to you. 1, 2, 3. We
We
wish
wish you a
you a
Merry,
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
We wish. Oh my gosh! Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Cut.
Michelle.
Cut.
Michelle.
Yes.
We got to do the 1, 2, 3. So that's the B. One,
Okay.
2, 3. So that
Okay.
okay. What? Oh, 3. 1, 2, 3. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Oh no. These are what?
Sing the first line. I feel like we're not singing the same tune or something.
Am I messing it up?
We tried. And this is not.
We love you.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
And a
And a happy New Year.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you.
Thank you.
Be the Bridge.
Thank you very much.
You are listening to the Be the Bridge podcast with Latasha Morrison.
How you guys doing today? It's exciting.
Each week, Be the Bridge podcast tackles subjects related to race and culture with the goal of bringing understanding.
But I'm going to do it in the spirit of love. And so
We believe understanding can move us toward racial healing, racial equity, and racial unity. Latasha Morrison is the founder of Be the Bridge, which is an organization responding to racial brokenness and systemic injustice in our world. This podcast is an extension of our vision to make sure people are no longer conditioned by a racialized society, but grounded in truth. If you have not hit the subscribe button, please do so now. Without further ado, let's begin today's podcast. Oh, and stick around for some important information at the end.
Hello, Be the Bridge community, and I am so excited. I'm excited because we are just a few days, maybe a little over a week as we're recording this from Christmas. And as you know, if you followed me, you know that I love this season. So I watch Christmas movies 365 days of the year. I listen to Christmas music whenever I want to, because I feel like as a Christian, I celebrate the birth of Christ every day. And so I feel that I can celebrate Christmas anytime that I want to. So yes, I am one of those Hallmark watching young ladies. I also have ventured into watching other channels. Christmas is famous now. I think in 2020, when everyone was home, we were looking for some pick-me-up and looking for joy and all of the things. And I think a lot of people discovered what I already knew. And so I am excited because this year we're going to do something a little different. I wanted to do a BTB Christmas. And so I wanted to bring a few of our staffers on here and I'm going to introduce them in a moment, but just to talk about all the things Christmas, the things we love. We are in Advent season right now. And for those of you who don't quite know what Advent is, because I don't want to take that for granted, because I know in some denominations you hear about it and you do readings, and then in others you don't. And so I want to read something from Advent Rhythms. And so one of my traditions is I always get sometimes people gift them to me, an Advent Bible study. And one of the ones that I love is by She Reads Truth. They're not paying me to say this, but this is what the one that I'm using this year. Advent 2022, Joy of Every Longing Heart. I actually really love their stuff. And I have another one that I did last year. So I do different ones. I think Truth Table has done one, and some different ones. But this is what I'm using this year. And it says, Advent is a season to intentionally slow our pace, contemplating and celebrating the first coming of Christ while also anticipating his promised return. Take time today to pause from the busyness of the season to catch up on your reading, make space for prayer, and rest in the presence of the Lord. So this is a time that we remember whom we serve. And so I know without Christ, I am a person of faith. And so I could not do the work that I'm doing. Like, it is too much. Like, even today today was heavy. There are things in our personal lives that are happening. Then there's things in the culture and there's things in the world. There's a lot of heartbreak. And I do want to hold space as we begin to talk about some of these things. I want to hold space for those that have a difficult time during the holidays, that these holidays do not bring joy. There are people who, you're listening and you don't have family or you don't have connections. So those of you who are listening, I want you to think about this season. Maybe someone in your neighborhood, someone in your church, or someone in your life that may be holding this to themselves. Check in with people. See if people want to spend the holidays with you or have dinner with you or do some of the pre-celebration things you do. Call people and just check in with them. I wanted this year to make sure I got a chance. I have a great aunt that is 93 years old, and I wanted to make sure that I go see her. Another thing is because of the life that I live, it's hard sometimes for me to find time to connect like I would like to. And so I try to use this time when I have time off to kind of spend some time with people that I haven't had that opportunity to do that. And so if that's you, do that. And then the other thing is I find so much joy in giving to others during this season. So you can connect with local organizations where you can serve and give. There's nothing like that can bring joy even during this season when you're giving out of yourself and giving out of your overflow. And so, and even as a single person, I know some of you're listening to this and maybe you don't have children, but you have extended family. So those of you who have children, extend yourselves and your family to maybe friends in your community that don't have children. And I do know that there are a lot of adoption agencies and children's homes that are sometimes looking for people to come and visit. I know growing up, we used to actually go to a rest home and sing carols and give out gifts. And I mean, because do you believe that some people that are in, retirement centers and rest homes do not get visits from their families? And so that's just another way that if you're by yourself, you can go and step out and do something like that during this season. So I wanted to say that before we got into this. I have Micah Smith here, who is the director of our operations, Michele Evans, who is our executive administrator, Lauren Brown, who is our podcast manager, merch manager, and also my executive assistant. So she wears 3 hats. That's what you do around here in Be the Bridge. You got to wear a lot of hats, So everybody has like 3 jobs. So although I said Micah Smith is over operations, he probably does human resources, finances, and all other tasks needed. So yeah, he said loading U-Hauls, taking stuff back to storage. Yes, we do all the things. But we're grateful to be here, and what I'd love to hear is what are some things that you enjoy about this season? And maybe give me one word. And then what I would like to hear is maybe what is a tradition that you have in your family, or maybe if you don't, what tradition would you like to start? We're going to start with Michele.
I knew it. Okay, wait. The question, what do I enjoy? One word?
Yeah, one word. Okay, comfort.
That's what came to my mind when you said it, comfort. And that's like, my blanket. I have a basket of Christmas blankets, and I like all the lights out except for the Christmas lights in the house, and on the couch with the blanket, watching a movie, having a hot chocolate or a beverage or whatever with the family. So I do love that, comfort. My favorite tradition would be my family, my immediate family. We do a Secret Santa amongst ourselves every year. We do it typically like right after Thanksgiving, we pull names, and it's always fun because Miles is my youngest, and so he gets so excited, and we have to convince him not to tell anyone who he has, and he has to be able to navigate who he's going to go shopping with, and we all go out together one night in one car. We go and split up like, you know, an open mall somewhere, and everyone kind of just takes off and we do it with a little bit of money, like $25, $30 a person. But we're a family of 5, so it adds up. Yeah, and then everyone does like a little short wish list of things that they want. And really the reason I love it so much is it's really fun that night. And then we go to dinner afterwards, and everyone's like hiding their stuff and comes home immediately and like wraps it up and puts it under the tree. And then we open them on Christmas Eve, like when we do our pajamas. And they're the most special and like intentional gifts of the whole season. Like they're just so special that like you remember that I said I wanted this thing, and you took this time to plan this special gift for me, and we all love it. So much so that Aria said she got an extra credit assignment in school this week of one of your favorite Christmas memories, and she had to draw it, and that's what she sketched was our Secret Santa evening. So it's fun.
Oh, that's so good. And you do the PJs.
We do every year.
And let me tell you, that's one thing as a single person, like that's one thing that I miss because I try to get my family. I go home to North Carolina for Christmas. And so it's my aunt, my mom, my brother. They are like bah humbug when it comes to PJs. My mom will participate with me, but no one else. So I'm going to make Chala participate with me this year.
Yes. Even if you buy them all the pajamas, like make everyone.
No, I bought my mom a pair. And she's the only one. My aunt said pajamas are hot. She don't wear them. So y'all pray for me. Pray for me.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go to Micah.
Okay. First of all, I'm excited to be on here with you. It's interesting to be here with the 4 of you on the podcast because I know we meet a lot behind the scenes, and it gets crazy sometimes. Maybe we'll not get too far into it this time, but yeah, I enjoy being with y'all. I think the word that comes to mind for me is peace. There's just something about Christmas when everything just kind of slows down a little bit. And there's all this craziness. We're in the middle of craziness all the time, and Be the Bridge with family stuff, with all the things going. And there's just a moment where all of a sudden it starts to kind of just like slow for a moment. Yeah. And I love it. I was talking to Michele the other day. It's like just having all your baby birds in the nest, you know, it's like when they all get to come back and everyone's in the house. And so you're all together, you know, and I have 4 kids, 18 to 8. And so just having us all just kind of slow down and be together more through the season. I love that. I just have a lot of traditions that I feel strongly about that I grew up with, and I actually had to convert my wife to these. She's a little bit of a Grinch. She's self-proclaimed Grinch. She's got a stocking. We have stockings, and she bought one for herself that has the Grinch on it. So that's what I'm looking with. But she loves Christmas too now. I think she always has, but in terms of the traditions aspect. And one of the ones I've always lived with is a live tree. So we go out to the Christmas tree farm and get a live tree. And there was 2 years in there, like I had hurt my knee, and she was like, "Oh, let's just get an artificial tree," because that's always what she wants to do, get an artificial tree. It's easier. And I tell you what, the next year after that, she was like, "You know what? I miss the live tree." But I think the tradition that I would point out most is we get an ornament. Each of our kids gets an ornament every year that somehow reflects their year. And so every year we add a new batch of ornaments to the tree. And I love it because that was something I did as a kid. Like my family was a bit messy growing up, but we always had those little Christmas things. And that's why I think I hold on to them so strong.
Wow.
And so we have, I would get ornaments every year. And my mom passed 5 years ago in January. And I went and found, that was one thing I went and found was all my ornaments. And so now I got ornaments on the tree. I have like a little train that looks like a stained glass window from 1978 up there, right?
Wow. I love that.
My son's train today, and he has one up from 2010, you know, and then they have all their little ornaments stuck up on the tree, and they get it. And so now it's gone from just our first year, it was just like a couple ornaments that someone gave us as wedding gifts, right? And now our tree is full. We can hardly even find place for all the ornaments on them, and just keep adding to them every year. And I love it. And I love thinking about each one and why it's hanging up there. Even ones like these random ones, like when my son was 2, He's 15 now. He got the top of an M&M container. That was a holiday container, had a little loop on it, and stuck it on the tree. That's just been hanging up there for 13 years because I thought it was funny, and so it just became one of our ornaments too.
Oh, that's so cool.
I love that.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's so great.
I love
I think you should take some pictures, and we can post them on our Instagram when we actually air this podcast. But I love that tradition. I love what you said, like that. There was some messiness growing up, but this is one tradition that you had when you were little that you hold on to. And I think that's what makes it special. So we can find like, just, in the midst of that, there are like little things that we can hold on to and kind of celebrate those things, with your family. Lauren, you're next.
Yes, my word is joy. It makes me happy. So I'll make a confession. Last year, I thought I canceled Christmas for the Browns, and so I'm the one that really does all the Christmas things. And coming out of COVID, I was like, I'm not doing it. I'm not putting up anything, and I devastated everybody, all my kids, especially my son. But this year, I was encouraged to do all the things, and I'm not really a decorator, so Latasha has like this energy about Christmas that makes you think you can decorate. And you look at her stuff, and now I came home and was like, I could do this. And I looked at my tree, I was like, oh, this don't look right. She a little bare, so wrong. But I did buy like a wreath that is like animated, so when you walk by the house, it sings songs, and it brings me the most joy. Like now when I go downstairs, I see all the things that I have out, and the ornaments and the lights. I like sparkly things, so I'm not like a Santa snow person. It's definitely the glitter and the lights. The more glitter, it's all over the house. I love it. So it's joy. And it makes me remember when I grew up how much fun we used to have. It was joy coming down to the tree. We didn't really have traditions. I was only child, so it was just lots of overkill of toys, which I guess is a tradition because that's what I did with my kids, overkill. And the tradition that I started with my family is the PJs. So I buy them. They never know what it is. They know in the morning it's going to be at the foot of their bed, and they have to wear it. So we've done a Christmas story. My son wore the pink pajama outfit. He loved it, took pictures, went somewhere with his friends. I have photos that he would probably die if I shared on Instagram with
let's put those too. That sounds good.
We had these little pimp sweatsuits with a Santa Claus tiger on the back, and he had on a little glittery hat. So it's the pajamas, and I'm looking forward to that this year. I won't buy them for everybody, which is sad because now I'm an empty nester. But they have to come to my house and have their pajamas on. So
okay, those are all great things. And so you're listening to this. Maybe these are really affordable things that you can do with your family. I love the ornament. You see, I had a tree growing up. My family has always been into decor. If anybody knows me, you've been to my house. I love home decor. I love home decor.
We have an exciting announcement. If you are already a Be the Bridge group leader or desire to lead or start a Be the Bridge group, Be the Bridge is having its first Leader Summit. You can be a part of the Be the Bridge inaugural Leader Summit on January 13th and 14th here in Atlanta. Yes, MLK weekend here in Atlanta. There will be sessions on contemplative prayer, theology and reconciliation, the art of facilitation, and so much more. This will be a time for leader engagement where every leader can be refreshed, refilled, and renewed. Breakfast and lunch are included in the summit price. Visit bethebridge.com/summit for more information. That's bethebridge.com/summit for more information. Come to Atlanta and grow as a leader this upcoming MLK weekend, January 13th and 14th. Spots are limited and going fast, so sign up today. Go to bethebridge.com/summit for more information.
trees have always had themes. And so I could never put random ornaments on the tree. So I remember one year we had a teddy bear tree. So all the ornaments were teddy bear, and then we had that for several years. And then we had a fake tree that was like a flock, like had like snow on it, flock tree, and it was apples. So it was all red and white. It was like apples on the tree. My grandmother always had a white tree. It's a green tree with white lights and all white ornaments and doves on it. And my aunt has kept up that tradition. So we've had to replace the ornaments with new ornaments, and we've added a little silver in there also. So we've kept up that particular tradition. And then when my brother, I was probably about 17 and a half when my brother was born, and we had a clown tree. So all the ornaments that my mom had on the tree were little clowns. I don't know where she found this stuff. Yeah, like, I don't want to. It was a clown tree. Yes, we had a clown tree.
Did we do away with that particular tree? No, we're not supposed to.
His nursery was also clowns. And my brother is traumatized. He doesn't like anything to do with circus or...
Poor buddy.
He doesn't want to do anything with it. But yeah, I think that is like really exciting just to hear some of the things that we celebrate. What is something that's memorable to you? Like, and sometimes like there's some memories of Christmas that maybe it's a good memory, or maybe it's just something that you think about at this season all the time that that's not as good. I can remember, when my parents divorced, that was like definitely a change, a shift in how Christmas was celebrated. But one of the things my grandparents did was they would always come to our house that morning to see us open our gifts, but they would not bring their gifts. Oh, wow. And so this is my maternal grandparents. So they would come to our house and they would not bring their gifts for us. We had to come to their house when it was time for dinner to open up any gifts there. And so my aunt in some way has kind of continued on that. My grandmother loved the season. She would play This Christmas on this record player that we had up until just a few years ago in her dining room. And my aunt has made like a playlist of like all of these like favorite songs that my grandmother used to like to listen to, and they play them at Christmas time. And so I one year said, I want to make the playlist. So I made the playlist, and of course, here I am. I'm all about diversity, inclusion, belonging, equity, like all of these things. So I want to give every Christmas song a chance. Yeah. So I had a Christmas playlist that was very diverse. I had some Kelly Clarkson in there, some Elvis, some different people in there. My family said, "You are fired." I'm sorry, they only want the brown people, and it has to be R&B, and it has to be like around the 70s, 80s. Yeah. She does have a more updated playlist. Stuff. She has an updated one with Boys to Men and different things like that. But they like the old, like the Supremes and all the old Christmas, the Temptations, Michael Jackson, the Jackson 5, all of that stuff. That's what they like, and that's what we listen to. So those, I think, if I think of the most memorable Christmas, I will say something I think about all the time. This is probably not. My grandmother passed around a few days before Christmas, and it was her favorite season. And our family still decided to celebrate like in her honor, and we buried her the day after Christmas. And so that was just, and we had like poinsettias and different things like that, at her funeral. So that was just, so we always, at Christmas time, we always think of my grandmother, but it's not in a sad way. It's always in a joyful way. And the way we celebrate Christmas as a family is to really honor her and to remember her, and to celebrate her life. about you? Let's start off with Micah.
Okay. I guess two things pop into mind. Like specific Christmases, I'm having a hard time thinking of, but I can think of like one is further back where I just remember like my mom was over the top about. I said she had some traditions, but like I've cut most of them because it was just. She traumatized me on Christmas morning, I'm telling you. Because we had to do so many things before we could open the presents. It was like after
like
lunch.
What? That's so interesting.
So we'd wake up and we'd have to make a breakfast thing like in the kitchen. It was some sort of like it wasn't an easy thing either. It was like a from scratch. We had to roll up this nuts and sweet pastry sort of thing with some sort of orange topping that took forever. And then we had to do some sort of nativity reading. And there was a coloring book we pulled out. This giant Jesus coloring book, right? And we color a picture every year while we did the nativity reading. And then we tell our favorite things about Christmas. It was wild. So that sticks out to me. But a more recent one, I think, and this is more. My wife, Amy, was reflecting the other day, just remembering, and this ties into the ornament as well, just remembering how we were sitting around on my daughter's first Christmas and putting her first ornament on the tree, and how she was thinking about, what will it look like when this tree is full and when our kids are growing and all that sort of stuff, just dreaming about that. And she said something that stuck with me the other day that was don't forget about the dreams you dreamed that you're living in now. Because she was looking at our tree now and thinking about, I used to dream about this tree and all the things it represents of our kids growing up. And seeing them now, like our oldest turned 18. Like all of a sudden we have this alleged adult in the house, and just it was like one. And we were just reflecting on that Christmas when we had our first child and the tree and what it was like to have, that new family environment. And now thinking about how we're living that out with 4 kids and this tree full of memories that represents all of the things that have happened since then.
So you have really won Amy over with all the Christmas. Yes.
Yes, I made a convert.
Oh, good. What about you, Lauren?
Let's see. I was thinking about that. I remember because there was an abundance of toys. I remember, all right, I'm going to date myself a little bit, but I remember this because I wanted so bad. So my grandmother and my mom were pranksters, and that did carry over to me. So I wanted one thing, and I wanted that doggone Barbie doll head.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
That Barbie doll head. She came with that comb, that brush, and that
little
blue
makeup.
The blue eyeshadow.
Yes.
And so I opened up all my gifts, and she wasn't under there, and I was devastated. I did get the Diana Ross. Like Diana Ross, she had long fingernails, and long silky hair, and she had on these high heels. It was fabulous. But I did get her. But so they waited, like we ate dinner and everything, and then all of a sudden my grandmother put it in the bathroom, and I went in the bathroom. It was sitting on top of the toilet seat thing. I remember screaming and hollering through the house, and so now I do that to my kids, and I still do it now, and they're 25 and 28 because I ask them for 5 things. Tell me 5 things. They know they're gonna pretty much get it. But I tried it. Like Daniel asked for Chad Ochocinco jersey a long time ago. I took a paper towel roller. I rolled that thing and put it inside the paper towel tube, and he had to pull it out. He was trying to figure out. He was like, "Why did I get this?" But I was like, "Well, look at it." And so he had to pull it out. Sapphire, we would take the sneakers and put them in something else. It's just fun. So I remember just playing tricks with the gifts.
That is fun.
That Barbie doll head, but once you cut that hair, it's a wrap.
Yeah, it doesn't grow back.
Those huge heads.
Yes.
It was only like from half of the way of the chest and like up, and it had. I mean, the blue eyeshadow. It's the blue eyeshadow for me.
It was.
It's that part, and we loved it.
But do you remember when they made a brown Barbie doll head?
Yeah, absolutely.
It was like she was out of here. I had to get an upgrade.
So funny.
She had barrettes. rollers. To put the sponge rollers on there.
Oh my gosh! Wow. Yeah.
Messed around and put a hot curler on there and destroyed it.
How many kids did that? I mean, we just destroyed hair, cutting hair, thinking it was going to grow back.
Did you put a hot comb?
I know.
Coloring it with markers, all kind of crazy stuff.
What about you?
Sorry,
Michele?
Micah. My favorite childhood memory would probably be like having so much pride in decorating. It just felt something like putting everything out. It was so special. All the things. It looked the exact same every year, which I don't know why it had to be that way. Like this one here, we had that. I'm gonna date myself too. Like a Santa that was like hard and big, and it was like it was before blow up things happened. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like I don't even. It's ridiculous. And he was inside, like looking out the window. Yeah. Because then Christmas trees went in the windows too, that you could see them from the street. Like houses aren't really designed like that anymore. Yeah. But I remember once when my mother, it was during the time that she was sick and stuff around Christmas, and we always had an artificial white tree, red light and bulbs and white light, the same plastic white. It wasn't even flocked. It was like a plastic white tree. And I decided I'm buying a Christmas tree, a live Christmas tree. And I went and did it myself and brought it home and like decorated it. And like, man, I brought her in there because she was like, she was ill at that time. I was so proud of that tree and like that was like the adult thing that I did. I can contribute to Christmas now. So that's honestly a lot of the childhood years. While I know they were happy and full of good things, I don't remember like the details from them. I think I've just kind of like, it's not in my mind. I'm sitting here trying to remember like what was really special about. And there's nothing particular specific that I remember, but I know that it was good and that it was full, if that makes sense.
Yeah. There's a feeling that I
feel there's a feeling. Yeah.
Feeling that you have from that moment.
That it was good.
And the last question, what are some traditional meals that you cook? What are some traditional meals that you cook? I mean, I think sadly, Thanksgiving and Christmas are probably just the only holidays that I probably do cook heavy cooking a little bit. But sadly, yeah. So what are some things that you cook, or either that you would like to cook, like you have this aspiration of doing it, like you envision it, but it just never happens?
You think Lauren should go first?
Yes, Lauren.
Yes.
You are cheating. The only reason you're doing that because All right, Lauren is not. All right, so I don't do Thanksgiving cooking. I did sides. I will go get my honey baked ham. I'm going to get a honey baked ham for Christmas. But what I do for my family is I will do brunch, because I'll do like the small things. We'll have like a taco bar. We'll have like chicken and waffles, fried fish, or something small, deviled eggs. It's just a bunch of finger foods. My mom likes appetizers, so that's her jam. So she loves that. I'm not the cook, but I will bake. So I will bake cookies for everybody. I make like 4 types of cookies, and I'll go get my little dollar store tins to put them in, and everybody goes home with their cookies. But I'm definitely not the cook.
So you actually bake the cookies from scratch? You're not buying the dough that's pre-made?
No, I'm not. Absolutely not. I have a mixer downstairs. I only use it for Christmas cookies. And my sweet potato pie, because I make a sweet potato pie too. But baking, no side. Listen, that cooking is not for the faint of heart.
I know.
But if you love to bake, that's amazing. And Lauren, an idea for you: a cookie party where you can have everyone brings a dozen or 2 of cookies that they make, Christmas cookies. Yeah. And you buy the little boxes, and everyone goes home with like an assortment. I don't like to bake. Assortment of cookies.
I'm picky with my cookies, so they have to be chewy but crispy on the outside.
My friend did that. Cookies. My friend did that at her Christmas party where everybody was supposed to bring cookies. I think everybody did it. I didn't do it. I have a confession. Like, I love the idea of people like decorating cookies, and I've done that with my little cousins where you buy the cookies and you decorate them like that, or either bake the Pillsbury ones or whatever. Oh. But I have a confession. I have never made a cookie from scratch ever.
Test it before you give it out. Test it before you give it out. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, because a friend of mine, she made some from scratch, and they were beautiful. I mean, she colored. I mean, the decorating was so pretty. I mean, and put them in the wrappers. Oh, it was so good. But they taste like trash.
Oh.
No,
I make oatmeal raisin
I hope
cookies.
they're not listening to this podcast.
I don't do those type of cookies. I do like a brownie fudge cookie. I do a toffee cookie, and I do a red velvet cookie. That's new. We tried that. That's a new one.
Okay.
And then I have a oatmeal one. We don't like the raisins in it, so it's oatmeal. And then I have to do a walnut cookie for my mom. Her and those walnuts.
Okay. What about you, Michele?
We do breakfast tacos. We love that. I have to have it every year. So we just, I make all everything, like hash browns, bacon, sausage, all the toppings, and then breakfast burritos. That's what we do. And everyone just puts all the stuff in. And I make monkey bread too every Christmas. So we have to have those two things.
Okay.
I don't have a dinner tradition. We tend to like go away from the traditional Christmas. We'll want like Mexican food. You know, we're from California, so we always want Mexican.
Okay.
Yeah, but the breakfast burritos and the monkey bread are a must. And they have to wait because I don't like being in the kitchen cooking while everyone's having fun and doing their whole thing. So y'all got to wait until I do that, and then we can.
That's right.
That's right.
Okay. What about you, Micah?
It's funny because some things I think cross racial culture and some things are very different because, you know, I'm all about honey baked hams and that's what I'm about. And, you know, I think we do a breakfast casserole on Christmas, but we're not big Christmas food people. We're Thanksgiving, like Thanksgiving's our big cooking holiday, and New Year's, right? New Year's, you have certain things you have to eat. Hog's jowl, greens, and black-eyed peas, right?
Okay.
Pause. I need pause.
You run that back.
Pause.
What
is hog's chow?
Jowl. It's like
Jowl.
I don't know. It's introduced to me.
Chitlins. It's chitlins.
You know,
Does it sound like chitlins? A new word
in
for
West
chitlins.
Tennessee, and we're in a rural part of Tennessee, and that's where my wife's family grew up. And it's like good luck and good fortune and all that kind of stuff. And so they have to. I don't know what
the jowl is like this part, like the cheek or something, right?
But yeah, you cook it up. It's kind of like bacon, a little bit tougher, maybe thicker.
Oh.
Yeah. So
I need a picture of that on Christmas.
So it's white people chitlins.
Perfect definition.
Oh my goodness.
Chitterlees. Or how we say pork belly. Pork belly. They try to sophisticate and bougify it. Pork belly.
Yes.
Pork
That's
jowls.
fat.
Pork jowls. Okay, I need a picture of that on Christmas Day, please.
Okay. But growing up, I want to say this. Growing up, my mom, she cannot cook. She couldn't cook at all. And she insisted on trying to cook a big Christmas meal. It was wild. But I mean, I always say our home kitchen was Applebee's because there's an Applebee's in town. That's where we always went. But you try and cook, and one of the things she always made and pulled off was a Coca-Cola salad, which is
I've heard of that.
It's a Jell-O salad. So we got our gelatin white person
oh my God.
in there that people make fun of us for. So
okay.
You know, I know in the Be the Bridge admin chat, there's the whole threads on the Jell-O.
Yes.
Okay.
We do. We had one that was legitimate, and I thought it was good for Christmas. It was.
Look, he did like this, like, thought it was good.
We called it Coca-Cola salad. It had no lettuce in it whatsoever. Just
if you are listening to this, if your family had a Coca-Cola salad, please tag us. I want to see pictures of this Coca-Cola salad and all the things. But the thing is, it's so beautiful. Like, I think Christmas is that season that really brings people together. You see a lot of kindness, generosity, love. You know, there's some beauty in this season, in the midst of a lot of brokenness. And I like the time to just take the time to pause. And so that's one of the reasons why, even in Be the Bridge, we give, time between time off for Christmas through New Year's, so that people can kind of take some time to reflect and to pause and just to prepare yourself for the new year. And that's just like a form of self-care, and just so you can have time with your family. We run hard, like we do a lot of stuff, and so it's good for us to do that. And so, as you know, one of the things that I do each year, is I talk about some of the movies that I have watched. And there are a lot of Christmas movies. Let me tell you guys, Hallmark has stepped it up. Like, I mean, I'm talking about plot and script writing. I'm like, oh, this has got little layers in it. Like, this is a couple things going on at once. You know, it's like, oh, I didn't know that was going to happen. But, and just if you notice, like every streaming service, they have a couple holiday movies that you can choose from. Disney, all the different ones. I just watched one on BET Plus. First of all, we need to talk about all these streaming services. They need to start combining or partnering up.
Yes, it's ridiculous.
Because it's just ridiculous. I can't even keep up. But most of them have like some type of Christmas movies. And so I had an opportunity to talk with 3 young women that I met at Christmas Con. Yes, I went to Christmas Con. And I will explain all of that to you in just a moment. So I want you to just lean into this conversation with some ladies I met. You're going to hear their accent. They are from New Orleans. And one of them lives in Texas now, but still has the accent. And we're just going to share our experiences at Christmas Con, good and bad, and just some of the movies that we thought stood out. And so we're still in the middle of the holiday movie season. You know, Hallmark and Lifetime, they start theirs back in October, and they run them like up until like the first week of the first couple days of January. And so there's a lot. So as we're recording this, there's some that we're not going to get a chance to talk about because they haven't aired yet. But I may bring some of those conversations on over on Instagram Live throughout the season. I think I'm going to have a conversation this week on Instagram Live. So thank you so much for listening to us and the BTB Christmas. Thank you, Lauren and Micah and Michele, for jumping on here and sharing your traditions. So
it was fun.
Yeah, we hope that each of you have a blessed holiday season, that you take time to pause and to contemplate and to remember what this season is truly about, and that you make sure that you extend yourself to others during this season. Thank you so much.
Go to the donors table if you'd like to hear the unedited version of this podcast.
Thanks for listening to the Be the Bridge podcast. To find out more about the Be the Bridge organization and or to become a bridge builder in your community, go to BeTheBridge.com. Again, that's BeTheBridge.com. If you've enjoyed this podcast, remember to rate and review it on this platform and share it with as many people as you possibly can. You can also connect with us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Today's show was edited, recorded, and produced by Trayvon Potts at Integrated Entertainment Studios in Metro Atlanta, Georgia. The host and executive producer is Latasha Morrison. Lauren C. Brown is the senior producer.
And transcribed by Sarah Conitzer.
Please join us next time. This has been a Be the Bridge production.